My name is Stoyan Zulyamski, and I work for ESW as Vice President of Software as a Service Operation, or briefly as we call it, SaaSOps. And I'm super excited to have you all here in this Chief Software Architect tournament. I would like to talk about three things today. I would like first to give you a quick overview about our family of companies. Second, I want to give you insights about our culture. And last but not least, I want to talk about this specific role, Europe Wine, and a bit of the tournament. So let's start with the company first. You most likely didn't hear about ESW Capital yet, but that's expected because this is not a heavily advertised brand, but I can tell you that we have dozens of companies in our portfolio. We have close to 100 products that we manage, and we have thousands of people working for us. Our responsibilities are very diverse, and we're responsible for obviously engineering. This is the part that you're trying to get in, but also we are dealing with support operations, finance operations, managed services, human resource operations, sales and marketing operations. So as you can see, we are a full-blown company, and we are growing really fast. In 2018, we are spending more than $500 million on new acquisitions. So you as candidates for chief architects, you can imagine how much work do we have. And our plan is to acquire 50 companies, so one company per week. You can imagine why we need you guys in our team. It's a lot of work. The second thing, let's talk about our culture. I'm working for ESW for a month already, and I can tell you that this is not an ordinary company. I'm coming from the banking sector in Europe, and ESW is totally different. So we usually explain our culture to three important attributes. First, our human resource strategy. We are 100% remote. As you can see, even the hiring sessions are remote. So we don't really care about where you work from. We focus on getting the best talents from the entire world into our teams. As you can see, we're like a soccer team. We look for the best talents that is available across the world so we can achieve our goals. This is the same for our processes. They are also remote optimized in such a way so you don't feel like you're an outsider. There is no negative bias against remote team members since everybody is working the same. We do 100% our hiring through crossover like this one, and the normal application of hiring tournaments are also like this one. I was hired the same way. We have standard roles and rates. For example, this chief software architect role is $50 per hour rate, and all chief software architects peers are getting the same. There is no difference. So we are all fully transparent about it. Our second differentiator is our pace. We set but I mean it, really very aggressive quantifiable goals, and you should expect that you will move really fast if you accept that offer. We set quarterly business goals, and we expect progress on that goals every day. There are 13 weeks in a quarter, 5 days per week, so you have 65 opportunities to deliver your goals each day. If you miss one day, you are not getting it back. So it's important that we make progress on our goals every day. The third differentiator is that we build on economics of scale. It means that as we grow, we are getting better and faster. Most of the companies, typically they slow down as they get bigger. We try to do the opposite, and we do the opposite. We have a very well-defined central working model, and we acquire a company that we expect the new company to move in our model. So we don't accept one-off processes or their unique processes or tools. We apply our own central processes and tools. And there, I can tell there are different technologies, as you can see from the crossover tournament that you are trying to get in. We use Java, we use C++, we use .NET, we use Ruby on Rails, Angular, and many more. So we believe that this is the best way to scale as you grow. As a chief software architect, you will help us improve our central model. So you don't get it as established, it's constantly improving. So this mindset is very important. Technologies as well are different, and we use them for our transformational tasks and programs from to improve the central model. So as a chief software architect, you should build and maintain that culture that I'm trying to explain to you right now. Now let's talk about the role you're trying you're applying for. This is a $50 per hour role. You should think about it as a full-time role, which means 40 hours a week. Okay? And we don't forbid you to have side projects, but I personally believe that if you want to be successful, you need to focus 100% on your assignments, since they're really tough. If you will join, you will start dealing with different products, and you should expect that over time this will go up as a number. You will start working with many different people around your responsibility, and over time this will grow. You can have product teams, project teams, sales operations, and whatever. You will be working with the top 1% talent worldwide, and you'll be responsible for multi-million-dollar revenue per year enterprise software products. So this is the type of work that you will get. You have to ensure that the customers are, they're blown away by the technical differentiation that you're going to provide. You'll be creating high quality code by using the latest technologies and toolsets. You have to try to leverage your broad technology capability and maintain a level of excitement with them. So also you have to have expert level of understanding of our customer environment. So once you get in, you need to try to understand as quick as possible what these guys are doing and how can you make it better. You should be able to lead software teams. You're going to be a chief architect. You should be able to deal with people so you can lead them through the best way how the things are happening and also to improve them. You should be able to create solution architectures, algorithms, designs for solutions that scale. So this is really important. And also you should have understanding for continuous integration, continuous delivery, branching testing, 3-tier applications, software as a service application, caching, Docker, all that cool stuff that we use. You should be able to do it. So this is very important. And we expect you to deep dive into hard technical problems. I can tell you that it doesn't matter where you're in the company, you should be able to deep dive. Even I have to deep dive on a daily basis with work that I have, just to understand what we are doing and how can we make it better. So this is a must. And actually, because we're a tech company, this is 90% of our challenges, right? We are dealing with technologies. So briefly, as a summary, we are 100% remote. We go super fast and we build on economics of scale. We expect you as a chief software architects to build and maintain this culture and deep dive into that technical projects, okay? I suggest you to do this tournament if you're super excited about that culture, because it's really demanding. Now I would like to share a few details about the tournament today. I guess that Roberto already said it, but you have 4 hours to finish. You're gonna have fundamental test, English test, CCAT, technical assignments. So this is all the kind of stuff that we're going to put you through. It's a friendly competition, but don't forget that this is still a competition and you need to show and max out your potential. So we expect you to be super good, and we are excited to have you all here.